5-minute drill. Timing patterns slow. 1, 2, ready, go. Five-minute drill. Timing patterns medium. 1, 2, ready, go. Five-minute drill. Timing patterns fast. 1, 2, ready, go.
Hey, what's going on, Raiders? So this is going to be the timing patterns pedagogy video. I'm just going to talk about a couple things that is going to help you get a successful run. Speaking of successful runs, let's break down a little bit more in detail about practicing and then practicing to a submission. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of people still sort of post their first attempts. And it's evident. I'm also noticing people that aren't playing with my pedagogy videos. Guys, at this point, if you're playing incorrect rhythms, that just means that you haven't used the resource, okay? And I'm letting you guys know that I see those errors, okay? So let's go a little bit more in depth about how to practice and how to practice efficiently. So first of all, you have my videos, right? You have the audio track, and then you have the music of a PDF right in front of you, okay? Now, here's another thing that we need to be a little bit more detailed about, is practicing smaller chunks. I don't want you guys to practice the entire etude, okay? And that's evident in some video submissions that I'm seeing, is that the etude isn't ready to be completely put together before you actually submit your video, okay? Now, how do you remedy that? Well, really, really easy. Small chunks, right? You're not going to eat Thanksgiving dinner in one bite, right? It's a process, okay? So, what is a normal, what's a digestible chunk? Well, 2 measures is really good. 1 measure is even better. And depending on how you're adapting to the rhythms and how well you're playing them, you can go in bigger and bigger chunks, okay? So, for example, if I look at timing patterns, what if I just played the first 2 measures, right? So just the first 2 measures. 3E, a 4E and 3E, a 4E and. Okay, good. I've got a really good understanding of those 2 measures. Okay, so let's go down to 3 and 4. Okay, good. All right, so 3 and 4. E and a 4. Okay, I got a pretty good solid grip on that one. Now, don't forget, this is still the same process. If you repeat, guys, anytime that you see a repeat, you're gonna play the repeat off of the opposite hand. So if I take measures 3 and 4, and honestly, whenever I was making these videos, I had trouble with 3 and 4 playing with off the left. So I'm gonna show you what I did, right? So I'm gonna take that 2 measure digestible chunk, and I'm just gonna rep it. See, right there, honest mistake. And it's just trying to get the right hand fluid on that 1E, You're so used to playing it 1E, off the left. But again, we are playing this left hand first. So play that little chunk just a couple times. Okay, I got a good solid grip on that. Now add the downbeat. Awesome, now try to add a beat, right? Try to add all of count 2. Solid grip on that one, try to add count 3. Good, now finish it off, try to play the entire measure, okay? Got it. But do I really? I'll tell you what, let's try to do it 3 times in a row. Got it. So just take it in small chunks if you're noticing that when you try to play straight through that you're still finding or still finding issues, okay? And those issues need to be highlighted and worked just the way that you saw me work on those, okay? Sticking, especially for the off the left, that 1E, a 2, and a 3E, a 4, and a 1 is just gonna be something that's gonna take, you have to like reprogram your head to play those E's and O's on the right hand. But if you do it, and if you play it at the very slow tempo, and if you work up to the slow tempo, to the medium tempo, and to the fast tempo, and if you're smart about how you scaffold that development, it's nice and easy. But I think you guys got to see it more as like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, goal on Friday type of thing, okay? See, some people on Monday think they have it, okay? And what I would much rather prefer is that you do try to treat this like a 5-day project, right? So maybe a couple days at the slow tempo, Monday, Tuesday, knock it up to medium on Wednesday, try to play it fast on Thursday, and then by that time, you should be ready for a real video submission on Friday, okay? Let's continue to talk about this thing. Measures 9 and 10, here's the rhythm. 1E and 2 and a 3E, E and a 1. I want you to notice the right hand legato in the first 2 beats and the left hand legato in the second 2 beats. Let me just show you. Let me highlight it really quick. So you can see that symmetry of motion kind of dictated in the rhythm, right? So just try to trust your hands and try to feel. I'll put the left hand on the rim this time so you can see it. Sorry, one more time. So just try to trust your hands. In measure 10, I'm doing a little and of 1 switch to the rim, and I'm doing an and of 4 switch back to the center of the drum. Let me demonstrate that really quick. So 1 and 4 and, right? So I'm being efficient with those surface changes, okay? Coming back to the center of the drum. Last line, let me count it for you. Best way to start, right, is always counting. Soft, 1E and 2 and a 3E, E and a 1. It's the same rhythm I played in 9, but I'm playing it 4 times in a row and I'm slowly crescendo, okay? Subito piano, what does subito mean? Suddenly. That means you're coming out of the last line like this, forte. And, you know what I mean? Suddenly quiet. Musically, we're making something happen right there. Oh, not too soon. Okay, and that's another thing that I maybe need to spend a couple times just repping that all the way through. Cool, but I mean, the biggest thing I'm trying to get across is the week-long project type thing, okay? So you're gonna have all of the audio tracks, you're gonna have the PDF to practice to, you're gonna have this video, which I really hope that I see a lot more of you guys utilize that resource in the next week. I'm trying to think, oh yeah, there was one more thing. in the first measure, you're not starting this thing off loud, right? Gosh, and I do not want to see this. I'm seeing this way too much, especially mostly in the 6th and 7th grade. You do not play drums like this. Have you ever seen Blue Man Group play? Are they playing with their hand completely stationary? No. They're using their wrists and they're using their 3 hinges. Okay, arm, wrist, and finger. Okay, that's all I got on this one, guys. If you have any questions, I want you to. We're gonna do more Google Hangouts. We got to start doing that more. I'm going to try and do 6th grade Monday at noon. 7th grade Tuesday at noon. 8th and high school Wednesday at noon. A couple things for those Hangouts. Make sure that you have this music there. That's what we're going to be covering. So please have your music there and questions about anything that you would like to ask me personally about these attitudes. Okay, cool. I got the high school region music. I'm going to start chopping that up, and we're going to start doing the same thing, right? Taking small chunks of the region music and starting to actually give that to you guys to actually practice. Okay. All I got, guys. I hope you're safe, and I hope you're having fun with this stuff. And I'll talk to you later, okay? Peace.